Hello, YouTube fam. How y'all doing? This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews. I'm Uncle Tim. How you doing, Simpsons? Thank you for visiting the channel. Thank you for joining the community. Thank you for being a part of something special. Thank you for all the love and the support. Thank you for all the positive energy that you bring to this channel each and every time that you come in. Fam, I just want to say thank you. I just want to say I miss the old days. I miss going into the store, picking up toys, and they were affordable. I miss G.I. Joe being $3.99 and $4.99. You know, He-Man being $5.99 and $6.99. Transformers being at the most damn near $10. Fam, you know, I miss that. I miss, you know, how the prices were actually affordable for families. The USS flag for G.I. Joe Classified was $100. The damn Terra drone was $100. Now, if you buy this damn thing, it's like $500 with all the parts. The flag is damn near $2 or $3 grand. I actually let one slip through my fingers for $300. I just didn't have a damn space. I just couldn't put it in my car anywhere. Just didn't have it. Fam, you know, you need to have the space. I had the money, but not the space. Just wasn't working that day. You know, and I wasn't into it that day. You know, my thing is, you know, I want to introduce my kids to like this hobby, but this hobby is too expensive to introduce young kids to. This is why I was talking to a lot of people about Final Faction. You know, you try to get their imagination going with some of the less expensive action figures. You know, ones that you don't mind them breaking or throwing or, you know, having fun, you know, beating each other up like that. You don't mind that when a figure is affordable. But when you're talking about $20 and $30 figures, you know, you start scratching your head, scratching the back of your neck. You start doing all type of stuff. Why? Because you cannot see the value in letting your kids destroy something that costs so much. So my thing is, what do we have, you know, going forth to like spark the children imagination of this generation? I understand we got gadgets, we got iPads, tablets, laptops, hoverboards, scooters. My whole point is, damn, really? Is everything got some sort of GPS chip inside, along with some sort of Wi-Fi? Whatever happened? Do our kids got Wi-Fi in them now? I'm just at the point now where I'm just looking and saying, man, you know, you go into the store and you see Castle Grayskull. You remember Castle Grayskull back in the day when you were young? It was between $50 and $100. You know, it's not going for super duper much now, but you got to look at it. They haven't changed Castle Grayskull. It's still the same Castle Grayskull with just a little bit of paint added to it. So you sitting here thinking to yourself like, damn, all these years, you talking about 20, 40 years, and you telling me all y'all did was add paint to an old mold and just say, hey, this is what we doing now? Damn, we got to be better as consumers. We got to be better as customers. We got to call out BS when we see it, fam. And there's a lot of BS going on. I know your unc been talking nice and sensitive and all without emotion. And, you know, look, I'm going to be honest. Sometimes I'm good on certain days and sometimes I'm not. Sometimes, you know, look, you ain't going to be 100% positive because in life you cannot be 100% positive. I am a ray of sunshine in real life, but I'm telling you, it's hard to be that. It's hard to see that. It's hard to look at these prices and say, who y'all selling this to? Now, I understand if it was on a website and it's being sold and you're looking and saying, hey, you know, maybe I need to buy some of these figures, you know. You understand they're geared towards collectors, but when they're on the shelf, they're geared towards kids. You know, you thinking kids, but I don't know parents who have $30 or $40 of disposable income to buy their kid a toy. You know, I don't care how much you scream and holler. After a while, you pull out the belt and start whooping ass. I'm serious, because you sitting there like, ain't about to risk, you know, the grocery money on buying you a toy. You know, this is not how it's working. And see, this is what I don't understand about a lot of retailers. You know, the MSRP is just the MSRP. You can price it whatever you want. You know, again, these people are not getting it for the price that you think they selling it for. They getting it for cheaper. Why? Because it don't make no sense for them to get it at the actual price they selling it for. I wouldn't buy it. You wouldn't buy it. It don't make no sense. So the item is actually getting to them for a fraction of that amount. So, and plus they buying in bulk. I'm looking at it from this standpoint because you get kind of irritated. You know, I hear so many people telling me these are the best Joes that they got out there, you know, the originals, because these originals, this is like, what, third, fourth generation Cobra Commander, because this doesn't look like an O-ring. And, you know, the O-ring figures, you know how jacked up they were. And, you know, the O-rings didn't have movable chests. This figure came when they were bringing toys into Dollar General and all of them and things like that, when they were bringing Joes into Dollar General. Why? Because they were trying to revitalize, you know, jumpstart the line again, jumpstart G.I. Joe by, you know, getting it into smaller stores. That way they were at affordable prices, $2. They were putting them in there for $2. You know, again, a lot of people didn't think about the value in that, and they didn't understand the value. You know, back in 2003 when they started putting Joes and and Dollar Generals and Family Dollars, and, you know, people didn't understand what was going on. They didn't understand that, you know, it was a surplus of this stuff. And it was just repackaged and sold. It wasn't the greatest packaging in the world, but they needed to get this stuff out. So what they did was they took the stuff and put it into smaller retailers where the stuff sold. It sold hard. They sold a lot of it. And see, this is why smaller retailers sometimes actually help collectors. Because when you're looking for stuff, sometimes you need to go to the place where you least expect it. You actually might find it there. Fam, you know, I do miss the good old days. I miss playing with Optimus Prime, Soundwave, and Blaster, and, you know, Megatron. That was actually a gun that transformed into a gun that looked like a gun. You know, I miss cap guns, running outside, you know, putting the cap in and pop, pop, seeing it part, the like gun smoke and all of that stuff. I miss all that. I miss guns not having to have, you know, the toy guns not having to have that orange tip on them. I remember the guns didn't have the orange tips on them. You know, you knew it was a toy. You didn't need all that to know that it was actually a toy. I miss hanging outside with my friends and not thinking about video games and, you know, social media and stuff. I miss all that. I miss, you know, the days of just kids being kids, you know, when I was a kid. You know, I miss the days of grown-ups just being grown-ups instead of everything that we are now. We are more than grown-ups now. We are like everything. You know, well, a couple of decades ago, I was just a grown-up. Now it's just like, it's more, you know, involved now. It's like you gotta be socially aware of every damn thing. You know, look, I'm just tired of all that. Look, keep all that over there. You know, look, this bubble right here is just telling you, you know, that I'm in right now. I'm just like, I'm collecting, I'm doing this over here. You know, if you feel the same way, ride with me. You know, we ride, you know, together on this. You know, I'm looking at it like they're pricing collectors out. You know, prices dropped because we were priced out. You know, with everything going up, it was just a little too much for us. And they're lowering the prices on a lot of stuff now because it's not moving. You know, I understand. Look, I'm going to say this to a lot of y'all. And I know a lot of y'all be like, I'm just blowing smoke. But when you see shit sitting on the shelves, like I said, I went into 3 stores and it was stocked. I seen Storm Shadow, I seen Spirit, I seen the Cobra Officer, I seen all of them. But like I said in the last video, my money was kind of funny. And I'm not gonna let it get any funnier just to get something and just sit it on a damn shelf. We ain't doing that no more. Like I said, with this economy, with this situation, the way it's working, You got to cherry pick now. And you know, it was so much stuff on the shelves. They had, like I said, the Star Wars Black series. They had those new Rangers, the Power Rangers. They had the new Transformers. They had new every damn thing. And at the time, I forgot to even take pictures of the stuff or a video because I was so damn mad. I was in my feelings. You know, like when your money ain't right, it's like that's the time when they have every damn thing on the shelf. I just don't get it. When your money ain't right, that's when everything is on the shelf. That's when they want you to buy stuff, when your money ain't right. For you can get credit, for you can get credit cards and every damn thing else. I got cards and every damn thing else, but I'm not about to use it just to buy some damn toys. Man, look, I ain't got time for all that. It's fun. You know, like I said, I could have bought it, but you know what? I didn't need it. So I left it for somebody else. Hell, if I want it and it was meant for me to have it, I get it at a later date. But now, no, man. No. I picked up one thing and I was good with that. You know, it was my Tila figure. The second version of Tila, not that first version that looked real weird right here. Not this version. You know, when she got that buzz cut. Not that one. I ain't into that. You know, I'm like, what the hell they doing here? You know, like what are y'all really doing, man? You know, this is what I'm looking at. You know, I'm like, man, look, let a cartoon be a cartoon. Let toys just be toys. Let's not turn everything into something or a teachable moment or a moment to shine, you know. This way everybody can know what's going on. No. Just let stuff be stuff, man. Look, leave it at that. But fam, like always, this is your Unc. He's saying thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every last one of you all. Thank you for watching. Peace out.